What did I say? Did you hear what I said? Because I was sitting here when I said it. I told you the Cowboys were going to win today. Not only are the Cowboys going to win today, we sweeping. We going to win the whole week. We on a win streak. I told you it was going to happen.
Well, you may have said that, but it actually was because of me.
Defense and special teams won this game, and George Y.N. Pickens.
Yeah, George Pickens, my guy, wide receiver number one. It was actually because of me. I started off wrong, but I ended up right. Me and Walter discussed both show how he started off right, but ended up wrong. I'm just going to take this back to you, guys. Thank God, all the guys, and thank you for tuning in to this delayed broadcast of the Cowboys post-game show. We also got some other things to talk about, but guys, what I'm claiming this victory for myself, even though I picked the Eagles, is because at 5:50, at that point in time, the Cowboys were down 21-7. But thanks to me and the Dallas Wings, Matty Secrets, we saved Dallas sports. At 5:50, the Dallas Wings received the number one pick in the WNBA draft. Why that's significant? You might ask, because I've been telling this guy to my left that the Dallas Wings were going to get the number one pick for the last month now. And he's been going on talking about, they're going to get number two. Nobody gets back-to-back number one. They don't get number 5. And I was right. Since that at 5:50, since that number one pick was announced, the Dallas Wings, me and Matty Secrets, also the same Matty Secrets, Walt Chisholm tried to trade because he was so in love with Haley Jones. For a cup of coffee. Since me and Matty got that number one pick, and I got Matty to stay here, the Cowboys went on a
Don't make me roll tape on you about Matty. Don't make me roll tape on you about Matty, because we can find out who really wanted Matty gone.
The Cowboys,
we can find out who really wanted Matty gone.
The Cowboys went on a 17-0 run since Matty and myself got the Dallas Wings. Not only did we save the Cowboys season, we saved Dallas sports. We saved it all. And also, proving once again that Walt Chisholm was wrong again. At 6:32 p.m., this text message came out from yours truly, Walt Chisholm. His words, not mine, saying I was right again. It's time to concede. GP3 is wide receiver number 1. CD is who Kendrick says he is. Again, proving me right. When you throw the ball to GP3, good things happen. Listen, I've talked about this. Facts, I've talked about this. And anybody else who's watched the show, how much I think GP3 is wide receiver number 1, and CD, he's Alvin Harper, or he's Cole Beasley. but today, how bad CeeDee Lamb was, he turned into Billy Davis. If anybody remember who Billy Davis was, special teamer galore, Billy Davis. CeeDee Lamb was one drop from being demoted to Billy Davis on this team. But thanks to my guy, my wide receiver number 1, who pulled us out of the jaws of defeat to the arms of victory, Dallas Cowboys won this game because of me believing in Matty and the Wings, because of me believing in GP3. You know why, Walt? Because I always say what I always say I am. I'm a right picking, limousine riding, willing dealing, snow kissing.
And you ride in the truck. You don't ride in the limousine.
Asian doing.
Well, you have an issue with snow bunnies, so that's not true.
Son of a gun who kiss all the snow bunnies and make you cry. Woo! That's what I am. And boy, I know how to pick them. All because of me and my other snow bunny, Matty. We got this dub, but we saved Dallas sports. And not only did we save Dallas sports, I'm predicting right now that the Mavericks are about to go on a 10-game winning streak. 10 games starting tomorrow night against Miami. About to go on a 10-game winning streak. We about to get back to the playoffs.
Why don't you just say they're going undefeated this week? We're playing Miami and playing the Lakers on Friday. Why don't you just go with that? I don't think you should go on 10 games.
Look, no, forget this week. We're going multiple weeks.
Okay.
Because me and Maddie saved the season. You see what happened? Right. You see the miracle me and Maddie made the night. Did you see that?
I don't need to save you from myself. Okay, Kendrick, settle down.
No, chicken. Yeah, chicken. I ain't settling down.
Chicken.
It's because of me. I was right about everything. Kendrick was right about everything. He was right about GP3. He was right about CD. He was right about the Wings getting the number 1 pick. He was right about things changing after the Wings get back-to-back number 1 picks. That's what he was
You're wrong about the Cowboys losing today.
I accept everybody's apology. I'm a humble man. I'm a decent man. I'm a loving, caring, and generous man. And now, you know what? I'm not going to toot my own horn.
From Facts God.
I'm not going to toot my own horn here. I'm just going to say you're welcome.
You just tooted your horn for about 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe so. I'm just saying. You're welcome. Walt was wrong. He's always is wrong. Even when he's right, he's still wrong. I'm right. Even when I'm not right, I'm always still at the end right. And you can thank me later. Walt, back to you.
Right. So I was the one who said the Cowboys were going to win today, and you chose the Cowboys to lose. So that pretty much negates everything you said. Let's get here nor there. Let's get into this because I have got to hear from my guy Jerry Jones.
Oh God, Jerry Jones. Who?
Yeah, I have got to hear from Jerry.
Last time I saw Jerry Jones, he was grinding on his teeth when he was 21-0. He was crying on his dentures up there. Good grief.
I've got to hear me some Jerry Jones. So, I think somewhere Jerry here said we ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, because of me and Matty. We going because of me and Matty.
Okay, well, let's go to Jerry real quick.
Jerry need to give me a check for all this stuff I'm be doing for him.
Every one of them had to give their best. They all had to do something positive to make that happen. I don't know when we've ever early worked any harder to have a team hand us a loss. But to these teams' credit, I'm so proud of that defense. And when you really look at what that defense helped overcome for us, then you've got to be excited about what we've got out here. I hope our fans are as proud of these players as I am. In 4 days, we'll be playing again, and we'll play again.
What was going through your mind on 4th and goal with the one where they gave it up on downs and it was looking like it could go against you?
Well, of course, everything we got we seemed to make it hard before we got it all day. And that needs to, they'll be the first to tell you we need to not make it so easy for the other team. But they took advantage of it. We got behind, but boy, to that defense's credit, that they kept that bunch in check and let Dak and his crew do some work.
We talked all week, for a few weeks now, about you guys digging yourself a hole. Does this game like this allow you to dream that maybe you can dig out of it?
Yes, very much, very much. This game tonight, this was our season. Here we were in front of the country this afternoon, and an opportunity to play the number 1 rated team. One that we thought we played pretty good against when we opened the season, but for whatever the reason, we didn't play as well as after we played them before. Boy, I'll tell you, when we got in this game tonight and I saw us making the kinds of mistakes we were making, then certainly that was a downtime. The players on the field didn't let it be a downtime, I'll tell you that. And that defense, I just can't say enough about it. They rose to the occasion. They're playing with each other. They're doing for each other, which is what you have to do on defense. A lot of credit goes to our coaching.
Where's that George Pickens stock right now when you know that money talk is going to come in the offseason too? Where's George Pickens stock right now?
Well, I'll tell you, George has been such an integral part of our story. And he has his story to a degree that's our story. And I'm so proud for him. Everybody on this team is. And he certainly has absolutely been the difference as we played over the last 2 weeks. And we can let it come as well. It's something when you've got 88 and Pickens.
This franchise has only come back down from down. You've only come back from down 21 points 3 times in franchise history. What were you thinking when you were down 21 nothing?
I just didn't believe that we were given that much to them. We just everything we were doing, we were letting them have opportunity. And I was pleased early. We made a couple of stops on defense. I was pleased early, and you will always think with this team that our offense can execute better. And so when that started happening, it wasn't like it was easy the second half. We missed an opportunity in the second half maybe to get it closer. So really, I can't say enough. Brian has got this team with no quit in their vocabulary. They will not quit. They've obviously had a real setback from the loss of a teammate, and they've had a setback from not being the team that we wanted to be in the early part of the year. But I hope all of our fans agree with me that they showed a lot of grit. They showed a lot of want to, and they certainly showed they haven't given up as far as giving us a chance to actually get in the playoffs this year. But that meant so much to Brian, meant so much to our staff to be able to come back against a team like Philadelphia that wouldn't give us much. Matter of fact, we were the givers most part tonight.
Can you talk about Dak Prescott's play?
We anticipated Dak would pass Tony for the franchise record for passing yards, but in the end, he also ends the day passing Tony for most comeback wins by a quarterback in this franchise's history. When you think of his 10 seasons with you, where does this day stack up?
Well, this day had such meaning for our season. This day had such meaning for our future. Earlier this year, we had a chance to go down a couple of roads, and we took one of the roads. And we did it because we were fortunate enough to have Dak in the future. But the other road, we needed to do some recalibrate. And fortunately, we were able to do that earlier than I thought after we couldn't make the trade we wanted in training camp. But we got it back. We've got a defense really, really impressive tonight because we do respect the team that was on the field with us tonight. And I think we can look forward to this kind of solidness in our defense. But it's definitely what you're seeing on defense is different than what we would have seen coming out of training camp.
But can you think of a more important win in the Dak era?
No, I can't, because obviously there was the emotion of having lost Marshawn. But really, the thing is that this was our show tonight. They were the number one. If we could show that what we are when we get in this kind of spot. I'm talking about with the return of players, when we get all of our guns out there at the same time, then I think you saw a really balanced effort. With anything, the defense carrying things, and I wouldn't have dreamed that could come out of my mouth here 6 games ago.
Jerry,
Given
how
everything
do you
this
feel?
franchise has been through over the course of the last couple of weeks, what was the moment?
Well, the moment is they're so proud of getting to share this win with each other. They should share this win with each other because, boy, guys were in their gaps. You've heard that till you blew in the face. Guys were where the other one wasn't. You had a well-coordinated play by all players on all 3 sides of the ball. And if anything could go wrong, we had it happen to us early against one of the best teams there is. We came back from it and won the game when our backs were against the wall.
How do you feel?
Can't draw it up any better than that.
How do you feel about your playoff hopes right now? How do you feel about your playoff hopes right now?
Well, I'm just excited that this team can play, get in the hole we got in, and come back against the world champs, and maybe today, one of the best teams in the league. Now, when you can get knocked down the way we were in that first half, come back against a solid team that's got some real hands on the deck, and you can do it with a lot of what you've got hope for. At 92 sitting out there, and some of those guys were making those plays. That defense was making plays. That we can stop George Pickens sitting in there making some of these key plays. Well, 5 games ago, 6 games ago, we weren't having that happen. Now we are, and we did it in we were at home, but we had adverse circumstances.
How big of a piece is
He's one of one.
Yeah, that was my guy Jerry right there.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Yeah,
that's your
my
guy.
guy Jerry. But he's so excited. He's so happy. You heard what he said. It's one of the
Jerry. Jerry, I
What?
expect my check on Tuesday. Bailing you out today. I expect it. You know the address. Send it. In fact, you know the place I expect you Tuesday at 6 a.m. Because I bailed you out, buddy. I bailed you out. Oh, go ahead.
What it do, baby? Keith in the
What up,
building.
Keith?
So Cowboys win. Jerry Jones is ecstatic.
Keith, you still at Boomer Jack?
Nah, Keith was probably at the game today.
Oh, okay. Well, he's probably at Boomer Jack's right now.
I would imagine that the post game for them, for him and Tovash, is at Boomer Jack's tonight. But yeah. So Jerry, he looked like he was about to cry there, man. He was very proud of the team today.
Yeah, today, man. Listen,
today was really a statement win for the Cowboys. It was a really statement win for the Cowboys.
Listen, man. Cowboys were down 21-0, and then we all know what happened. You know, thank you. You're welcome. But my guy GP3, I would say right now he's the best receiver in the NFL.
Whoa,
bar none. Bar none. Y'all said it. Best receiver. Best receiver in the NFL. Bar none. Most explosive, best hands, strongest, fastest, best run after catch. I mean, look at that right there. I mean, leader, motivator, inspirer. I mean, everything you can want in a receiver. And I know Jerry made a comment about 88. No, it's just GP3. In fact, I'm gonna have a little talk with Jerry. We're gonna talk about this now. But I'm saying how you can use the asset of one CeeDee Lamb to get GP3 his money and also build for the future, which he's talking about. We'll talk about it later. But
you don't have to, because CeeDee Lamb already said he'd give up some money to make this happen. So
well, according to me, he's gonna give up everything.
Well, you know what? You know what? I'm curious about AJ Brown. Just not only does he hate his job, he might hate his quarterback. Come after he's getting lit up in the first half, and then second half we didn't hear from him no more.
Yeah, man, it was getting really scary out there because it was the AJ Brown show in the first half. I mean, often
nice
early.
Pass here by Dak Prescott.
Yeah, and that's Alvin Harper. Alvin Harper couldn't find the ball, but that's all right. Michael Irvin was there to bail him out as usual. He's blaming what? I don't see how CeeDee Lamb can blame it on the sun. There's no sun up in the light. All right, I don't understand what he's looking up there blaming something for. But anyway,
Could Kendrick? Now I don't want to say is there a possibility he's still hung over from Vegas?
Yeah, well, of course. Well, I tell you what. According to some sources, boy, he did a lot of drinking. He did a lot of drinking. At the which one was it? That's the
I know where they was at. Yeah, he definitely on the record.
Not Caesar Palace, the one next to it, the one with the lake, the one with the little pool, little lake. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know.
They was doing a lot of drinking up in there. But speaking of drinking, the Eagles was not Caesar's, the one next to it, the one with the God, what is that? I've been to Vegas. What is that place? Oh, I can't. I'll think of it in a minute.
Jalen Hurts when he got him a touchdown.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, it was. Yeah, this was off the. They got a penalty before, but then Jalen Hurts, with the quarterback dress, 14-0. People are down right here, and then there's
nice run.
This guy right here, hitting the big run.
Cowboys had a real problem in the first half of holding on to the football.
Yeah, and also had a real problem with penalties. There's CeeDee Lamb. That was all. Luckily, Alvin Harper landed on the ground before he fumbled. But that was one of the looked like miscues are going to backfire the Cowboys right there. Yeah, and this was man. This now some may say the guy underneath me right here may say this was the fastest man in the NFL's fault. Well, it actually wasn't his fault. It was the coach's fault. He's not a running back. Why are you diving off to
because he's supposed to be because people like you have labeled him as the fastest man in the NFL, so he's supposed to get the ball and run.
His job is to catch the ball and run, not run the ball out of the I formation. Oh, that's Saquon. We didn't see a lot of Saquon Barkley highlights today.
We didn't see a lot of Saquon at all today.
He got contained today. Oh my goodness, they was picking on Carson. They was picking on Carson all day in the first half. I feel bad for him. It didn't matter. Carson, he was just getting picked on in the first half. I mean, come on, man. How you playing deep coverage and the guy still run past you? You played 10 yards off of him and he still ran past you by 5 yards. How does that happen? I'm trying to figure out how that happens. You playing 10 yards off the ball, and that dude, by the time he catch the ball, he got you beat by 5 yards. But anyway, here's the tush push right here. This is when we thought, well, it's gonna be a long night, long afternoon for the Cowboys.
Yep. Definitely.
And then at this point, I showed Jerry Jones grinding on his teeth that he was up there upset as the Cowboys were getting rolled 21-0. But that was all she wrote because that was all the Eagles would get, 21 points. Here's Dak Prescott. Jake Ferguson, who had some big catches in this game. Oh, there's that man again. Wide receiver number 1, another big third down catch. Look at him. Look at him, boy. The prototype. I want to start calling him the prototype. Oh, look at him again. Look at him. CeeDee Lamb ain't making that kind of catch. Look at the drive.
Fergie almost carried him to the end zone.
And this is what Dak makes a mistake.
Oh,
right here.
Dak, come on, Dak. And it's because you said he was trying to force it.
Listen, let me tell you something. You do not force balls to Alvin Harper. You do not force balls to Tony Hill. You do not force balls to Cole Beasley. All right, you certainly don't force balls to Kevin Martin. All right, you sit up there and you force feed it to your number 1 receiver. But he finally figured it out late in the game. I got to give it to my best guy. Pound for pound, the best player on the team. Oh, look at it! Whoa! Look at him, Mo! The fastest man. Picking him up and putting him down, boy. You see that?
That's the man in the NFL who doesn't have a touchdown.
Come on, man. Don't hate. Oh, good catch by Ferguson. He was inspired by seeing how the fastest man in the NFL ran today, ran on that last play. And then this guy right here. See, this is what you should have did last time. You throw to that guy. You throw to that guy.
He
best receiver. Yeah, the best receiver in the NFL. You throw to that guy right there. You throw to that guy. Look at there. Boom, right off the bat. Boom. Big. He's already beat. No shot. No shot.
Yes, he was beat.
Yeah, he was beat, man. He was beat. No shot.
Okay, real quick. I think we have we'll get back into the highlights real quick. But we have a post-game interview. I think this is George Pickens. Let me see.
Definitely a division game, so I definitely say super big, super important.
Self-awareness, that's good. See, not a rookie move. That's a
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to say, man, what you a George Pickens?
There we go.
Definitely a division game, so I definitely say super big, super important.
How would you describe the first half in comparison to the second half?
Just more resiliency. I feel like the first half we were just a little bit sloppy, just shooting ourselves in the foot. Really nothing they were doing, just what we were doing to ourselves. So resiliency definitely when we came out of here.
Could you talk about the big catch? And back, Javonte just said that probably is when you guys said we probably got a chance now.
Yeah, most definitely. The catch was crazy. Like I said, tracked the ball, kind of beat the defender. I knew he was going to be running up a little behind, so I knew I was going to have a chance to jump for it. And when I came down with it, I kind of knew as well, like Javonte said, we're going to, because now we're down at the 10.
What was the mood like in the locker room? Because it was crazy after the game.
Yeah. Before the game, before we came out, halftime, guys were still just being resilient. We scored. That was 7. So we kind of knew we were only down 2, let alone, some of the inconsistencies they have themselves.
On a big play, what's going through your mind when the ball's in the air, when you have the 2 guys on?
Definitely come down with the catch. No matter where that's like in the middle of the field, high ball, go ball, post, I'm always looking at the ball, so I'll never see the guys around me.
When you do come down, what then goes through your mind?
Just really everything that I always told people, that what I was capable of.
You were talking to me a little earlier about how that one catch you didn't make, that probably could have changed things.
Yeah, I feel like the catch, I don't know how many series ago it was, but right before we kicked the field goal, I could have caught that, and then I feel like the game would have been way over. I feel like with a short week, you kind of want to put it in the forefront, like use the momentum that you have, knowing that KC also seen the game today as well. Everybody around the country did, so just use the momentum and kind of bring that into the next game.
George, I know your confidence is always high. I mean, is your confidence at another level right now? They're back-to-back 144-yard games. Where are you right now?
Really just grinding. This kind of always, honestly, like what I was capable of. I used to have 100 games in college all the time, but just definitely as a team, just keep going, because I've also seen the downs of it as well. So just keep going and get as many wins as we can.
So this is the
yeah.
There we get to hear from George Pickens now as he joins us just outside the locker room here at AT&T Stadium. Back-to-back games now, George, over 140 yards and a touchdown. I mean, you just continue to show the league that you are one of the elite wide receivers. What's been the biggest change over the last few weeks for you? You've had a great season altogether, but you've really taken it up the last 2.
I'll probably just say just learning the playbook. When I first got here, I kind of knew I was going to have to learn the playbook as fast as possible because Dad can see and a lot of other guys already knew. So me personally, just executing. That's kind of what's been on my mind ever since I got here.
When you came into this game today against the Eagles, what did you know about their defense, and then what did you feel like you could expose in their defense?
They're a zone team with a good D-line. So I'm trying to make that wait until you get sacked. So definitely coming off the ball fast and getting to my spot fast. I knew if I could do that, they could definitely, have some problems on the back end.
Can you tell us about some of those halftime adjustments you guys were able to make to where you guys came out in that second half and put up 21 unanswered points?
Yeah, definitely just telling all the guys, even some of the coaches, telling the guys just stay in it. We always got this motto and this saying that you can't even win the game in the first and the second quarter. You definitely win it in the fourth, though.
100%.
So definitely when your number is called and when guys are needed to respond in the fourth like we did today, I feel like every person executed.
George, I want to give you a lot of credit, too. We, throughout the week, read your Players Tribune article. really well done. First off, it was an incredible read. I loved seeing you get your mom involved, who did a great job as an editor. What was the thought process behind putting that story out there, talking about your journey to the league and trying to show fans out there exactly who you are as a person, not just as a wide receiver?
Literally, like you said, trying to show everybody what type of person I am instead of just football-related things. I feel like that's more more personal for life. Honestly, you meet somebody in life, you kind of want to make sure they're a good guy or a good girl. So just letting people know who I was.
And you wanted everybody to know that you were a chill guy.
Yeah.
Chill dude. You gonna be on the sticks later?
Yes, sir.
He goes in, he puts up 140 receiving yards and a touchdown, and he goes back, and he's just a chill guy. George, thanks so much. We don't want to keep you too long. Appreciate you stopping by, saying hi, and congratulations.
All right, that was the newly crowned wide receiver 1 right there. Kendrick is ecstatic about that.
Yeah, man, that's what you want to hear from you. That's what you're. Listen to what he says. I want you to listen to what. This is when you know you the man. Quote: whether it's a go route, post route, slant, whatever, I don't see the other guy. I see the ball. I don't see the other guy. I just see the ball. You know who plays like that also? Michael Irvin. You know who plays also like that? Drew Pearson. You know who plays like that? Dez Bryant. They don't worry about the defender. They worry. All they see is the ball. That's the difference between guys who make competitive, tough catches and other guys who just drop 3 or 4 passes in a row. Like the Alvin Harpers or the Cole Beasley or the Tony Hills or the CeeDee Lambs of the world. That's the difference. That's the reason why that GP3, in my opinion, is the best receiver in the NFL. I mean, you look at the numbers he's putting up, run after catches, contested. Did you see that catch he made? The corner route. There ain't too many guys in the league, and this is real talk, that can make that kind of a catch. That guy's a freak. A freak. I mean, I don't know what the Pittsburgh.
That's my wide receiver says.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know what the Pittsburgh wide receiver. I don't know what the Pittsburgh Steelers was thinking, but hey, we appreciate it. I feel like the Cowboys right now are like the Laker fans when they telling the Lakers, they telling Nico, thank you, Nico, for giving us this gift. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for giving us this gift of the best receiver in the league. We appreciate it. Now, you know what? We just gotta pay him like the best receiver in the league, because that's what he's deserving of being. My guy, GP3, and guess what he's gonna be? He's going home. He's not gonna be going drinking. He's going home and go gaming. That's what he said.
Mama, there goes that man.
He's going home and go gaming. He's not going on drinking like CeeDee Lamb is. He's going to go gaming. Go on the sticks, play Call of Duty, or Madden, or 2K, or whatever. He's staying out of trouble. That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Look out, CeeDee Lamb. Look out, CeeDee Lamb. You on America's you on Dallas's watch clock now.
Okay.
The city's got you on in their crosshairs.
The only friend CeeDee Lamb I hear got is Hennessy and Hennessy and Crown. That's say it's his best friends. Hennessy and Crown is his best friends right now.
CD might be on that lean or something. Yeah,
he might be.
Let's go to Shotty. We got 12 Gauge Shotty at the podium. Let's go to 12 Gauge Shotty and hear what he had to say about it.
Let's go to Shotty.
Yeah, Patrick, it's what we've talked about from the beginning. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. You can't win the game in the first quarter, second, third, but you win the game in the fourth quarter, man. And we just talked about that. We shot ourselves in the foot. I told them that. But I told them believe. Believe in each other, believe in the fact we're going to find a way to do it. And I really think today really epitomized a lot of things that those guys have been believing and doing. And it was great to get that win against a damn good football team.
What you saw from George Pickens out there, it's another 100-yard game for him with the touchdown, but also the critical chunk play as you guys went down on that eventual game-winning drive. Just talk about his consistency and his drive and playing.
Yeah, I mean, GP's an incredible player. CD's an incredible player. Javonte played great. George doesn't surprise me at all. And the beautiful thing is, those two guys aren't nearly as good without each other. I mean, that's real, because you can cloud coverages, and they were trying to do certain things to take those guys away, and that's why you need more than one. And But again, he just continues to step up and do a heck of a job. And, the sudden change, pass to him was awesome. And just really proud of him.
Ed Werder, WFAA. Defense has been justifiably maligned much of the season, but today it seemed like winning started with them going 8 consecutive possessions without allowing a point.
Yeah, incredible, right? I think, you look at the run stats, Ed, I'll start there. I mean, what we were able to do to Saquon, who is arguably the best back in the league, and I think he had 10 for 22 or something like that. But, they just kept playing, man, and, didn't have great pass rush today. I felt that, it looked like Jalen was back there quite a bit, but man, the tackling I thought was really, really good. We did a really good job on third down, and they're the ones that kind of jump started us, and we were, of course, able to get the touchdown right at the end of the first half. That was big to cut it to 21-7 and give us a little bit of momentum. But, that's two weeks in a row they've played really, really well, and you can see the confidence in that entire group.
Illinois.
You can hear all of Coach Schottenheimer on DallasCowboys.com and the
12 gauge shotty. Kendrick, I've never asked you this. How do you feel about Shotty? Do you like Shotty? I mean, play calling start off a little suspect at the beginning of this game. I was not happy. Hold on, I was not happy when they went for it instead of kicking the field goal. But I guess all's well ends well.
Yeah, the start of the game when they were on the 4th and 6 at midfield.
When he was shaking his head.
I think he should have went and punted it, gave it to him on midfield. That really started. That gave the Eagles momentum, or letting Brandon Aubrey kick a long field goal. But yeah, it was some questionable play calling in the game, but they was able to overcome it. Remember, this is his first go around as the head coach, and really his first go around as an offensive coordinator. Really, he was really not the offensive coordinator here with the Cowboys. He was kind of like an offensive assistant. He was help draw plays with Mike McCarthy and advising, but he really wasn't a coordinator per se. But yeah, man, it started off a little shaky, but he got it together. Listen, I gotta start. I love the Cowboys, what they're doing. I mean, it's admirable, but you got to stop sitting up there trying to placate the CeeDee Lamb. I mean, he dropped all those passes. He was crying over on the side. You saw him over to just crybaby CeeDee over there.
I mean,
just crying. He said, "Well, there's no one." No, coach, it is. It's you can literally see it. It's a difference between 1 and 2. Let's not forget when CeeDee was hurt again. During that stretch. If I'm remembering this right, doing that 3 or 4 game stretch, or 3 game stretch, if you look at the numbers, George Pickens was number 2 in catches. He was number 1 in yardage. He was number 1 in yards per catch, and he was number 2 in touchdowns. That's without CeeDee Lamb was anywhere on the field. That's why I told Walt doing that. When he got hot when I was talking about when we first talking about, he got a little hot. I understand he got a little hot. That I was talking about. I don't see a difference in the yardage and the points when CeeDee Lamb is out and George Pickens just being the number 1. I don't see a drop off. They're still scoring 30. So I don't see where they really need him. I mean, you can take. I'm just gonna put it out there. This is me. I don't know what the season's gonna hold. I don't know if the Cowboys make a run or not. But this is what I would do if I was a general manager. Just like Anthony Davis, CeeDee does have a market. He has a big market. What I would do, I would trade CeeDee Lamb. Get me another number 1 pick. Maybe you probably get you 2 number 1 picks.
Oh my God.
Get you another number 1 pick. Because let me tell you something right now, guys, because I actually, unlike Walt Chisholm, I actually watch college football. I actually watch college football, and I watch it and I know the draft. There is a ton of receivers, a lot of great receivers coming out in this draft. And like you did say, fast guy, cornerbacks also. Get you another asset, and then that money you were paying CeeDee, you shifted to George Pickens, and then now you got a wide receiver that a pretty good wide receiver coming out the draft first round that you don't have to pay money for another 3 to 4 years. So now you get that set. Now you got your number 2 receiver, your young number 2 receiver, and then you got George Pickens, your number 1 stable receiver. And that's how you go. That's how you GM. But they probably won't do that. They probably won't do that. Facts. They'll probably think that CeeDee Lamb is he's the top 3 receiver, which he's not. And he'll continue to drop 4 or 5 passes a game like he normally does, or check out of a game when he's not getting the ball or he's not catching it like he normally does. And we'll continue to keep talking about this problem. But thank goodness, the number one thing the Cowboys have to do, whether it's at the end of the season or I pray during the season to get this thing done, is you get your checkbook, you put it right in front of GP3, and you say, name your price. Money is not an object for the best receiver in the NFL. Walk back to you.
You don't need to get rid of CeeDee Lamb because CeeDee Lamb already said he would give up money to keep George Pickens here. So you don't have to get rid of
I bet he would. Bet. I mean, the only number 2 receiver here that stupidly said he wouldn't give up money, to help the team was Alvin Harper. And we see how his career went when he left the Cowboys. He went to Tampa Bay. We see how his career went.
Hey,
he actually thought he was just as good as Michael Irvin. We see that was a lot.
Just answer me this. The Cowboys have one of the top-rated offenses right now with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Why would you get rid of that? Why would you get rid of that early right now? You're in a position. You're in a position right now where you can win. You can win. If you don't win this year, you definitely can win next year with this Cowboys team.
Listen, I'm trying to give Cowboys cap flexibility. It's gonna be hard to pay. I know you love CeeDee Lamb. He's got an 88. It's cute. Yeah, listen, that's cute. I mean, that's cute. I mean, the Michael Irvin, Drew Pearson, that's cute. All right, but this is
Antonio Bryant, Des Bryant.
You don't have to wear the number 88 to be the X on the Cowboys. You just do your thing. But understand this. Just
Mark
understand
Cooper didn't wear 88, and look where he got him.
Well, apparently, Antonio Bryant. Listen, Antonio Bryant wore 88, and look where he got him.
Better than CeeDee Lamb. Who next? Who's in front of CeeDee Lamb? Fergie.
Fergie's coming up with big catches. I mean, listen, Fast God. I'm low key.
Y'all is hell.
Fast guy. CeeDee Lamb almost turned himself into Billy Davis. If you remember who Billy Davis was, wide receiver, he was.
I gotta find some Billy Davis.
Hey, Jerry Jones. This is real talk. Jerry Jones had a quote. He thought Billy Davis was gonna be the next Michael Irvin. Billy Davis never got off the special teams route. But anyway, I'm trying to help the team. You get off CeeDee Lamb's money, because he'll never be a top 5 receiver. You get off CeeDee Lamb's money and you pay it to a real number 1 receiver. And then you take those assets that you got from CeeDee on the trade and you get your young receiver plus a cornerback. You fill 2 holes in one. That's how you GM right here. That's how you GM.
You don't have to do that right now. You're still in the window where your quarterback is still.
No, you're not in the window. You're not.
You're
gonna have to pay. Listen. Either you're going to have to pay George Pickens what he wants, or somebody's going to pay him what he wants. All right,
we're gonna pay George Pickens what he wants. Don't worry about
that. You can't have 2 receivers making that kind of money. Somebody got.
Remember, we gave up Michael Parsons for all this. We got money.
Michael Parsons got nothing to do with this. You can't play 2 receivers.
You know how the Cowboys do this. All they're going to do is restructure. They're going to restructure CeeDee Lamb and move his money to the back.
I bet you CeeDee Lamb. Listen, CeeDee Lamb better restructure because he's negotiating in a corner weekend.
He already said he would give up the money.
Yeah, I bet he did. He ain't got no choice but to restructure. He's gonna be out of here. You know, the moment he says he's not. Then Stephen Jones gonna bring out the T.O. tablecloth. You remember the T.O. tablecloth?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, he said, "We on this side. We on." Hey,
I'm just curious why you have a tablecloth right there.
This is us, and this is you. We on this side, and you on this side.
And we're gonna have CeeDee Lamb somewhere talking about some. Man, all I could think about was I'm getting that tablecloth when he finished talking. You do not need to trade CeeDee Lamb this year. Now after next year, it's up. If CeeDee Lamb after next season, it's up. CeeDee Lamb could be gone.
Listen, I believe my father always told me you be better. You better be two moves early than 2 moves late.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Listen,
let's go to QB1.
Let's go QB1.
Let's go to QB1 real quick. Here he had to say about tonight's win.
The fourth quarter or a book goes believe, and I go, I know. Like, we're done with the believe. We've believed long enough, and we've got ourselves back in this game. Like, now you've got to know. And so that's just it's a testament to this brotherhood, sticking together, going down 21 against the defending Super Bowl champs in a division game is tough. And like you said, I'm sure there was fans. I'm sure there was people, right, oh, this is over. These guys are going to run off. But defense. Defense. I can't give them enough credit. We wouldn't have won this game without the opportunities that they gave us over and over again. It was also moments of just, when they get a stop or something happen, whether it was Quinnen or Donovan, one of those guys telling me, we got you. And then when they did stop, I'm telling them, we told you. It was just continuation of what we did last week and just sticking together. And like I said, it's about the brotherhood. And trust me, once again, we're always going to do it and do it for Marshawn, and he was felt tonight, and I'm sure he was playing right there alongside with us.
You brought up Marshawn, and Shotty talked about the dance part in the locker room, his flag, his jersey, everybody was dancing. Can you describe the scene in there and what that was like?
I think I missed most of it. I think I did, yeah. I mean, if that's what it was, I think I missed that part doing the interview out there with GP. When I got in there, there's some dancing was fading off, and I honestly had a headache, so I just dapped off my people, gave love, and I know it was electric, though. I'm sure it was.
Dak Todd Archer, the ESPN. Is how you guys win, is that something that can carry over and can keep going not only Thursday, but into Detroit, into the upcoming games?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think how you win is just as important as obviously the result, but the important part when you win a game like this, being down 21-0, there's going to be moments when you're down a touchdown. There's going to be moments when you're down maybe 2 touchdowns, and that's not going to be the last time for the season. And when you have a game like this, talking about the belief or knowing that's what this allows guys in that locker room to do is to believe we're going to come back or know that we have the team, the brotherhood, the connection to do just that. I was just talking to Dave walking in here, and I love that. I love being down. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you. Now, trust me, it's fun when you're up. You can laugh, you can joke, but when you're down, it requires such a unique place that you have to get to in resilience and focus and taking it one play at a time and just trying to lead the other guys and get them to do the same. And when they do, and you end up winning a game like this, this can be huge for us moving forward, and it will be. And as we talked about all week, getting on a run. This is a hell of a way to get number 2, and we've got to enjoy it tonight, and that's it, and be ready for Thursday.
How much better is it to have a record that?
Man, what a great leader right there, man. This guy here, what a great leader.
Yeah, man. He listen. Nothing about Dak Prescott's leadership should ever be questioned. Sometimes by his judgment where he keeps trying to force the ball to CeeDee Lamb for some reason. But I'm just glad he kind of figured it out that when you got a weapon, when you got the best receiver in football sitting over there, you should throw him the ball out like all the time. But shout out to Dak. He's now won 19 straight home division games.
I told you we don't lose to the Eagles at home.
So, shout out to Dak. Pause. It could have went all. Listen, it was going all bad for the Cowboys, but he stayed with it. Ran for a touchdown. Threw for some touchdowns.
Made a diving
movement to the touchdown. I mean, we ain't seen the dives. Since it was Dak year 3. So maybe them legs is feeling good. But Dak's doing whatever it takes, man. Because early the Eagles were getting after him. They were getting after him. He was able to hang in there, still fight, still come up with the big time plays, and able to help this team get a win.
I'm just trying to get to the point where Brandon Aubrey saved our ass after missing a 50.
Yeah, he missed it. That's 2 field goals he missed, man. I put on the group chat, said Jared's after these misses, Brandon Aubrey, Jared is winning the negotiation. They started negotiating this week with a contract. So I don't think he don't want to be missing. Jared's a shrewd businessman. I don't think he need to be missing. Oh, here we go, right here. Boom! Woo! The celebration, man. God,
and here it is, right here from 42 with ease, money.
With ease, money. Brandon Aubrey with the win. GP3 getting it out there. Yeah, GP is what Dez was for Romo, man. Just throw it in the vicinity. He going up there and getting it. He going up there and getting it anytime. It's his ball. It's nobody else's. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Facts is helping me out. Give shout out to the defense. The team was down 21-0.
The newly crowned defense. Now that we made these moves,
this team was down 21, and it was looking bad. The Cowboys pitched a shutout in the second half. Shutout.
Well, if you remember, Kendrick, honestly, in game 1 they pitched a shutout against the Eagles in the second half. In the first game, when we ended up, I mean, we had that rain delay, but other than that, the Eagles didn't score again.
Yeah, right. It's just offensive. We stumped.
I think they may have kicked another field goal, but the Eagles didn't score again in that.
The only problem was, just as usual, CD had a couple catches, and then at the end he had a couple drops.
Well, we know that we know who fault it was. We lost the game. That guy is no longer gainfully employed by the Dallas Cowboys. I'm talking about that Eagles fan, Emmanuel Sanders, who was running the football, who decided to fumble the football right at the goal line. So he's no longer gainfully.
Man, we found out he had a knee injury, man. Maybe his knee injury was bothering him. It blew up on him, man. He got caught by that defensive end. But
he's no longer gainfully employed by the Dallas Cowboys. But that's what he was, gainfully employed.
Yeah, man. Listen, that like I said, shout out to the defense. Pitched the shutout in the second half. You needed it for the Cowboys to get the see. They came up with some big turnovers. Shout out to the special teams. I don't know who that dude was with the big hit on the punt returner that led to the fumble, but the Cowboys was out there flying, hitting, laying guys out, playing physical. The defense was playing physical. Got up in Jalen Hurts' grill, made him very uncomfortable in the second half. Really took the receivers out of the game. Saquon Barkley taken out of the game. He turned the ball up. He was hit a couple times, turned the ball over. So the shout out to the defense, man. Very physical.
Yes, this was a big win. This was a statement win for the Cowboys.
Yeah, but I will piggyback on what Terry Bradshaw. Yes, Terry Bradshaw actually said something smart on TV.
Damn.
He said, this is a statement win. Now the Cowboys don't need to blow it. Don't blow it. You got Thursday's game with the Chiefs. No time for celebrating. Listen, it's a 24-hour rule, especially with this one. You got to flush this one because you got to listen. We talked about this in the pregame, guys. The Cowboys in this 5-game stretch before the end of the season, this 5-game stretch they need to go at least 4-1, if not 5-0. They need to sweep the board or no lower than just one loss, because with the losses they had earned the season, they can't afford any kind of hiccups. They got to go in now with the Kansas City game, go in there and get a win, beat the Chiefs, and then you get a nice little break before the next Thursday night game against the Lions. But this game is big. Both teams going to be wanting. Kansas City's trying to fight to get in the playoffs. Both teams are, I think, on the outside looking in. So this is going to be a big game. It's going to be a playoff atmosphere. This is going to be a big-time matchup between Patrick Mahomes and the Dallas Cowboys. This is the first time, I think, this is the first time Patrick Mahomes has played at AT&T Stadium. So it's going to be big. It's going to be lit. looking forward to it. Walt, if you don't got anything else, let's get started with the stats and facts
Yes, please.
of this 24-21 win by the Dallas Cowboys. They're now 5-5-1. Yes, one.
5-5-1. My God, what an ugly.
Tie.
Boy.
If they could have won that game, if they could have won that game right there, they'd be 6-5, and they'd be in really good shape. But they tied. Let's get to
talk about taking the ugly girl to the prom.
Or taking the cute girl to the prom. She say you ain't getting none tonight.
And it's all because of that damn tie.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie. And sometimes when you tie, you actually win or lose.
Stop smoking
I
crack,
may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
I know, Whoopi, you just still ugly. You still.
Hey, you know what? I know we getting sidetracked here, but you know what? Sometimes I watch that show with her and them 4 other birds that be up there just cackling away and chirping.
Yeah.
What's that show called? Where it's her and some
I think
chick
it's called
named
The View.
Yeah.
I think it's called The View.
Sometimes in the morning, when I get up, I'll watch this show with those birds. Them old birds just be up there just chirping away, boy. Woo!
Yeah, they be chirping. All right, let me get to this.
They got one chick, that Joy Behar chick. Boy, she the biggest chirper of them all.
I don't know who you talking about. I don't watch that show. I know
it's an old Caucasian lady with red hair.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. She a comedian. Yeah, she's a comedian.
Yeah. I think Donald Trump called her Joe Blowhard. Joy Blow. He got a nickname for everybody.
You know what? Hold on. Donald Trump should be talking about blowing right now. He should be talking about blowing right now, Donald.
Well,
all right, gotta calm down.
Yeah, that's his nickname. You know what he called Marjorie Trader Green. That's funny to me. That's so funny to me. I don't know why. It's funny as hell to me.
He called Marjorie Trader Brown. He called
Marjorie
Brown or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the stats and facts of this game, of this big time win. The tie for the largest comeback victory in Cowboy history, down 21 points. All right. The Cowboys had 25 first downs to the Eagles 19. The Cowboys was also 5 of 12 from third down. Both teams were 5 of 12 on third downs. Fourth downs, the Cowboys were 0-2. Excuse me, the Eagles never the Eagles never attempted a fourth down in this game. Total plays 68-58 favor the Cowboys. Total yardage. We talked about the Eagles defense. Really be one of the best defenses in the NFL. Well, that proven to be a lot today. The Cowboys outgained them by over 100 yards. Cowboys almost had 500 yards in total offense. It was at 473 to the Eagles 339. Total drives, Cowboys had 12 drives to the Eagles 11. Cowboys had average 7 yards per play to the Eagles 5.8. Passing yardage, Dak was out there dealing at 348 in total passing yardage to the Eagles 276 yards per pass. The Cowboys darn near averaging 10 yards a pass. It was at 9.4 to the Eagles 6.9. Interceptions, the Cowboys did throw an interception in this game, and each team gave up 1 sack. The Cowboys gave up a sack for 6 yards. The Eagles gave up a sack for 13. Rushing really told the tape. We talked about how the Eagles were this big vaunted rushing team. Well, they only rushed the ball. They only rushed it for 63 yards tonight, this evening. Meanwhile, the Cowboys had a $125 yards per rush. The Cowboys were averaging 4.0 to the Eagles 3.5. Red zone efficiency. The Eagles were perfect. They were 3 of 3 from the red zone, and the Cowboys were 3 of 5. Remember, a couple of those were turnovers in the red zone that they didn't capitalize on. Penalties, the Eagles really stuck themselves in the foot. The Eagles had 14 penalties for 96 yards.
The Eagles really took themselves out of the game with those penalties late.
Yeah, 14 penalties for 96 yards. The Eagles were really not a high penalized team. It kind of flipped. because the Cowboys are one of the highest penalized teams, and the Eagles are one of the lowest. They flipped themselves. The Eagles were 14 for 96. The Cowboys were 8 for 69. Total turnovers. Both teams had 2 turnovers. The Eagles had 2 fumbles, and the Cowboys had a fumble and an interception. Time of possession, mainly even. Walt. The Eagles were at 30 minutes and 58 seconds. The Cowboys was at 29 minutes and 2 seconds. Let's get to the individual, to the box score, if you will. For the Cowboys, like I said, Dak was dealing in this game. 23 of 36, 354, 2 touchdowns, an interception. Like I said, he was sacked 1 time in this game. He had a QBR of 60.4 and had a rating of 103.2. Javonte Williams had a nice afternoon. He had 20 carries for 87 yards, 4.4 yards a carry, including a long of 20 in this game. He had no touchdowns. Malik Davis, he had a big carry, which boosted his carry rate up to 3 carries for 24 yards, including that long one for 21 yards. He had his average was 8.0. Dak Prescott had 5 carries for 9 yards and a touchdown in this game. Kevontae Turpin had 2 carries for 4 yards, also had a fumble. Jake Ferguson also had a carry for 1 yard. But the star of the game, my bFb, DFW, player of the game goes to my guy, wide receiver number 1, GP3. George Pickens, 9 catches off 9 targets, which means he never dropped a pass in this game. Thank goodness, because CD dropped enough for the whole receiving crew. But anyway, George Pickens had 9 catches for $146, 16.2 yards a catch. He had a touchdown, including a long of 43 off 9 targets, 9 catches for $146. GP3, my DFW player of the game. CeeDee Lamb, my goodness, 4 catches for 75 yards, 18.8 yards a catch, including a long of 48. But he had 11 targets. 11 targets. That mean he had 7 other balls thrown his way that he couldn't come down with. But it is what it is. Cowboys were able to overcome and get the win. Jake Ferguson had 5 catches off 6 targets for 60 yards, 12 yards a catch, including a long of 19. Kevontae Turpin also had a big run after the catch for 48 yards off 2 targets in the game. Hunter Lipke, 1 catch for 7 yards. Brevin Spann also a catch for 4 yards. Luke Schoonmaker and Ryan Flournoy also had targets, but they did not have any catches. Let's see. For the defense, Reddy Stewart was a high tackle man. He had 6 total tackles, 3 solo in this game. Donovan Wilson had 5 total tackles, 5 solo. Also had a pass defense. Your guy Overshawn, he had 5 total tackles, 4 solo in this game. Malik Hooker, 5 total tackles, 1 solo in this game. Kalen Carson, 4 total tackles, 4 solo in this game. Osi, boy, he had a nice evening today. Walt. Osi was all in the backfield. 4 total tackles, 2 solo. He had a sack, a tackle for loss in this game, and 4 Walt QB hits. He was all up in Jalen Hurts like some tight draws tonight, man. Deron Bland, he 3 total tackles, 2 solo. He also had a pass defense in this game. Kenneth Murray Jr., 3 total tackles, 1 solo. Hunter Lipke, Donovan Uzaku, 3 total tackles, 1 solo. Clowney, 2 total tackles, 2 solo in this game. Logan Wilson, the newly acquisition from Cincinnati, he had 2 total tackles, 2 solo. Shamar James, also 2 total tackles, 2 solo. Shavon Ravel Jr., 2 total tackles, 2 solo. Cornerback out of South Carolina, CJ Goodson also had 2 total tackles. Solomon Thomas had 2 total tackles. Kenny Clark had 1 total tackle, 1 solo in this game. And your boy Quentin Williams had 1 total tackle, 1 solo. Also had a tackle for loss in this game and a QB hit. Sam Williams had a total tackle and a solo. Marquise Bell had a tackle in this game, and Dante Flower had a had a pass defense and a QB hit, and James Houston had a QB hit in this game. As we move down to the special teams, Brandon Aubrey was 1 of 2. But he did hit all 3 of his extra points, and he did have the game winner, 42 long game winner that won the game. Brian Anger, 3 punts, averaged 56 yards a punt in this game, including a long of 62 and 1 inside the 20. Let's get to the Philadelphia Eagles,
the losers,
if you will. Jalen Hurts, 27 out of 39. 289 in this game. He had 1 touchdown.
I wish there was some way we can get AJ Brown's post game comments so we can hear how much he hates his job this week.
Is he reading the book? Why he's like saying it?
Yeah, read this, pal.
He also had 1 sack for 13 yards. His QBR was 54.8. He had a rating of 99.2. Jalen Hurts also was the leading rusher in the game. What they say about Saquon Barkley, Mr. Madden cover man. He had 7 carries for 33 yards.
Is he getting bit by the Madden curse this year?
Yeah, I mean the ball had 10 carries for 22 yards. And 2.2 yards.
He's not having a good season since he got on the Madden cover.
How much you paying him? Ain't they paying him a lot of money?
Yeah.
I don't know if you pay a guy that much money for 10 carries for 22 yards. Jesus. Jalen Hurts had 7 carries for 33 yards, 4.7 yards a carry.
You know, getting paid a lot of money and they catch a lot of L's. Derrick Henry over there with the remember, pay Derrick Henry. He got it. The Cowboys should pay Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Well,
you be a purgatory just like Derrick Henry played right now.
Well, in his defense, when the Baltimore Ravens played Cowboys last year, he did make the Cowboys actually pay through the nose. I think he gained like 178 yards on him.
Yeah, and guess what? Now they re-upped him and gave him all that money. Now he keeps fumbling the ball in the 4th quarter at the end of the game.
Well, they are overcoming that, man. They 1 game out from getting back in the division lead. So, shout out to the Ravens. They found the mojo back. Tank Bigsby, a guy I like from Auburn. He had 1 carry for 8 yards in this game. AJ Brown, he had 8 carries for a buck 10 and a touchdown. Looked like all that was in the first half. I ain't seeing him none in the second. Off 10 targets, including a long of 22. Devontae Smith, 6 catches for 89 yards off 11 targets, 14.8 yards a catch, and now including a long of 41. Saquon Barkley, he's catching the ball. He has 7 catches for 52 yards off 8 targets, 7.4 yards an average, including a long of 16. Dallas Goddard, 2 catches for 20 yards in this game off 2 targets. Grant Calatera, 1 catch for 8 yards. Darius Cooper, 2 catches for 7 yards for him. Xavier Gibson, 1 catch for 3 yards. And Johanna Dotson, 1 target, no catches for him. As far as the defense, Zach Bond, 9 total tackles, 3 solo. Also had a pass defense in this game. Reed Blankenship, 8 total tackles, 3 solo, 1 pass defense in this game. Cooper DeJohn, 7 total tackles, 5 solo in this game. Also a pass defense. Jordan Davis, 6 total tackles, 1 solo, and a tackle for loss. Jalen Carter, Tui, the hot Tui guy right there. 5 total tackles, 4 solo in this game. 1 QB hit. Sidney Brown, 5 total tackles, 2 solo. Also had a sack and a tackle for loss and a QB hit in this game. The Kobe Dean, the former Georgia Bulldog, 5 total tackles, 2 solo in this game. He also had a quarterback hit, a sack, and a tackle for loss. Adoree Jackson, the former USC Trojan, had 3 total tackles, 3 solo in this game. Andrew Makuba, 3 total tackles, 2 solo in this game. Quinyon Mitchell, 3 total tackles, 2 solo, and also the pass defense. Nolan Smith III, 3 total tackles, 1 solo. Samuel Munden Jr., 2 total tackles, 1 solo. Jeremiah Trotter Jr., 2 total tackles, 1 solo for him. Michael Carter, the second, 1 total tackle and 1 solo in this game. And for the special team, Jake Elliott was 0-1 on his field goal. He missed a 58 yarder or something like that. He did hit all extra points. And Brandon Mann, 5 kicks. Had a 50-yard average, including 3 inside the 20 and a long of 58. And Walt, there's your stats and facts of this 24-21 game. Win by the Dallas Cowboys was now 5-5-1. The Eagles are 8-3. Next up for the Cowboys, Thanksgiving game against now the runners-up in the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs, the losers of the Super Bowl. They just beat the winners. Now they face the losers in the Super Bowl. And next up for the Eagles, a Black Friday game against the back at home against the Chicago Bears.
Listen, it's not looking good for the Eagles. The Bears are on the road right now. The Bears are hot. They cooking. You see, they came back. I think they ended up beating the Steelers today.
Yeah, right now the Bears are the hottest team in the NFC. They're the hottest team in the NFC right.
And they're about to win a division that has the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers in it.
Well, I don't know about that because the Bears do play Green Bay twice. They play them twice. Still play them twice, and they got the Lions on the road. Okay. I think the last game of the season, so that's not over. That's
they
not
still
over.
got their record is better than all of them. No.
Yeah, but they still play all them teams, so they only all 3 teams are only separated by 2 games. That's it. So it's still a ways to go in there, man. But they're gonna get 3. They're gonna get 3 teams out of that division to playoffs. So the Cowboys got some work to do. They need to start picking up wins and picking up real quick. So the playoff spots are dwindling as we speak.
Ah, man, what a great night tonight. Now, guys, Kendrick, not only is he ecstatic about a Cowboys win here tonight, he's also ecstatic about something else too. A situation has developed here in Dallas. As a matter of fact, let me just do this real quick. Breaking news, guys. The Dallas Wings have secured the #1 draft pick in the WNBA draft. We want to show you how that happened real quick. If you missed out on it, just take a look at this real quick.
Operations Bethany Donovan, take it away.
Thank you, Malika, and good luck to all 5 teams. The 5th pick in the 2026 WNBA draft goes to the Chicago Sky.
The Chicago Sky acquired the 2026 lottery pick from a trade with the Sun.
Picking 4th will be the Washington Mystics.
Ooh, so the Washington Mystics making the lottery pick for 4th time in 5 seasons. Of course, they took Kiki and Sonia Citron in 2025.
At number 3, it's the Seattle Storm.
The Seattle Storm will be picking 3rd overall, which means there are only 2 left. We are seconds away from finding out who will pick 1st and who will pick 2nd.
We're down to 2 teams vying for the top pick. The number 2 pick goes to the Minnesota Lynx, which means the 1st pick in the 2026 WNBA draft goes to the Dallas Wings.
Yeah. Back to back.
Guys, high five you all.
The Dallas Wings for a 2nd consecutive season take home the #1 pick in the draft.
Look at that beautiful woman right there.
Thank you so much. I think, Maddie, you've become some sort of a good luck charm.
I guess so.
Maybe you're hoping you're not going to be back again for a 3rd consecutive year, but what's the feeling? What's the feeling of joining your group?
Super exciting. I mean, there's so many exciting things going around in Dallas.
new coach. We're super excited with Jose, practice facility, obviously a couple of top picks the last few years. So we're just super excited to bring in another great prospect.
The good luck charm strikes again, Rebecca.
One of the rare teams that has a lot of young players on the roster, not a ton of free agents coming in. Just curious, what will make a player really fit well within what you guys are trying to do?
Just somebody who's like wants to win. I think, we have an exciting young group, and we really get to, we really bond together. So I'm excited just to bring somebody else in.
Look, the Texas girl in me is happy, okay? What do you think the city of Dallas right now is doing right now, knowing that you have your odds in the...
My girl, Maddie. My girl, Maddie. My girl, Maddie. I mean, this guy to my right, this guy right here, he wanted her traded. I mean, he wanted her traded because he fell in love with Haley Jones. He wanted her traded.
We can really roll tape on who really wanted what's the name do that. Let's not do that. Roll tape on. We can roll tape on who really wanted Maddie gone.
You were so in love with Haley Jones. You just said, well, we can just trade. I mean, I don't see why Haley's taking a minute anyway. You might well
it's kind of no different than what you doing to CeeDee Lamb with George Pickens.
I mean, see what CeeDee Lamb bringing us. Matt's bringing us #1 picks. I mean, what is CeeDee Lamb bringing us? Some drop, 4 or 5 drops a game. But anyway, listen. #1 pick, back to back. They put it on. I think the Wings put it on their social media account. We're going back to back. So yeah, man, it's fun time. Hopefully we can do another show at the CPC. It should be fun again. Can't wait for that. But yeah, moving forward, Walt, there was a new mock, and Walt's not happy about this, but they always say love is in air. Apparently, the new mock draft came out, guys, which has, Maddie's going to get a new contract. Just for getting up the #1 pick. Goated. She's goated. Make her the highest paid wing on the team.
Maddie,
what you can do.
Maddie should get free meals all over Dallas for the rest of the year.
No, what you can do is pay her what you was going to pay Enrique. Because she's done more for the city of Dallas than Enrique is right now. But that's
Maddie
never here or there. But that's neither here or there. Listen, the Dallas Wings, a new mock come out, and Walt's not happy about this. But they have projected the Dallas Wings taking AZ Fudge. Love is in there, and you know what? I was kind of disagreeing with that, but look, she knows the city, she knows all the hot spots, so it wouldn't be a hard transition for her. She knows the facility, she's around the team, so it would be an easy transition for her. I can
personally confirm that. I can personally confirm she has not been in the Dallas Wings facility. I can definitely confirm
that. Maybe not with your eyes. But those always after hours. But listen,
there is no after hours. It's a college. It's at UTA.
Come on, Walt. You don't know all the hot spots, though. But anyway, listen. Seriously, what she's doing right now, she's averaging 20 in this early part of the season. She's averaging 21 points a game, off 51% shooting and 55% shooting from 3. So she's balling right now. We also got Awa Fam, the center out of Spain, the stretch 5 out of Spain, very athletic, very defensive.
I hate to interrupt you, but if there was a point guard that I would be interested in taking, it actually would be Olivia Miles.
I got the hell with Olivia Miles. She don't know. Listen, she let somebody run her off her own team. So if you that mentally weak,
are you crazy? She runs TCU right now.
No, somebody said she ran Notre Dame until she didn't.
I can't wait for TCU Notre Dame, but
she basically got punked off the team. But that's neither here nor there. She's a top prospect.
She left to get her own team, and now she over there balling.
What they said? I thought she had her own team, but Got
No,
punked
it
right
was
off.
always Hannah. It was always Hannah Hidalgo's team.
Well, Hannah Hidalgo is younger than her. Just kept basically. Hannah just came out and just took the team from her. But look, Olivia Miles is one of the top 4 prospects. It's basically top 4 prospects. It's basically four prospects on top 4 prospects in this draft. You got AZ, you got Fam, you got Olivia Miles, and also you got one of my favorites. I've been talking about her for the last year and a half now. My girl Lauren Betts.
Lauren Betts has dropped to like number 4 or 5.
Yeah, they got her dropped to number 4. But if she dropped to number 4, she will be a steal for anybody. If that's Washington, she'd be a steal. Listen, Lauren Betts she's a walking double. She's a walking 20 and 10 in the W. Starting next season. So anybody will love.
Washington Wings do something stupid like take Flage.
Please don't do that. You want me to walk. You want me to walk out just like Tobias did. And I ain't got no problem with Flage, but you get Flage, you basically are getting another Rike. I'm sorry, you're replacing Rike with Rike. But that's the top 4 prospects in my opinion. Lauren, Fam, Olivia Miles, and AZ Flood. The good thing with the Wings, they got the number 1 pick, so they get the first pick. They don't have to wait and take the leftovers. They get the first option. So they have all. As
number 1, the Wings should trade back and get more picks and take Lauren Betts.
Listen. Walt's just fearful that that the breakup will be harder than the makeup.
It's not that. It's just that if you're the WNBA, you're trying to be taken serious as a league. You can't be drafting couples and putting them on the team or putting couples on. We already we already went through that. We went through that last season. Okay.
Listen, I can't pick and choose who loves who. I mean, it is what it is. At first,
everybody knows that they are together, and you
I'm gonna put it like this:
you be taken seriously as a league. You cannot put them on the same team.
I'm gonna listen, Walter. I'm gonna put it to you like this, and I keep telling you this: whatever Paige wants, it's a Paige Beckers decision. Whatever she wants. Whatever baby girl wants, baby girl's gonna get. So as long as she's not pouting and unhappy, I'm fine with it. But the good thing is the Dallas Wings have 5 months to make that decision, because they're gonna have to make the first decision on draft night. Hopefully we'll be there at the CPC to see history made. Will we see couples in there, or will we get Lauren Betts? Or will we get the freak Frenchman, French woman out of France? Or will we get Olivia Miles just down the road? She hop to another team. Who knows what we have?
Why do you say that with such? Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is actually balling right now.
I'm glad she's comfortable. Because we all know when she's uncomfortable, she leaves. But that's okay.
Man, hold on real quick.
What happened?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Kendrick, I have the unfortunate pleasure of telling you that once head coach Chip Kelly is no longer gainfully employed with the Las Vegas Raiders. He was just terminated as the offensive coordinator, former head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and I think it's poetry emotion that on a day where the Eagles lose, a guy who tried to bring the Wildcat back to the NFL.
So
after the Eagles lose, he is fired.
Hold on. The former, he never should have left Oregon. That was wrong. He had it all. He had it all in Oregon. He left to go to the NFL. He failed there. Then he went back to college. He went back to Ohio State. He won a national championship, then left there to go back to the NFL, and now he's fired again. Stop going to the NFL. Stay. Listen, the football guys are telling you need to stay your behind in college. All right, you're not getting fired in college. Stay your behind. You're not. Some people are built. It's just like Steve Spurrier. some people built for college, some people built for the NFL. I mean, it's just the way it is. Some people are built. I mean, who's the guy that won all those national championships in Alabama? He left before he even started. I forgot the guy's name. He was gonna be head coach of the Miami Dolphins, and then he turned around and left because he went back to college because he know, hey man, I'm not cut out for this. But some people are good college coaches. Some people are good pro coaches. Chip Kelly is not a good pro coach. He has a college style offense that doesn't fit the pros. He needs to stay his butt in college. He never was fired in college. He went to Oregon. He never was fired. He left. He went to Ohio State. He never was fired. He was the Ohio State offensive coordinator. He never was fired. He left. But he was fired in his 2 NFL jobs. So that'll let you know something.
Well, Paige, sorry about that, Paige, but I don't think that they should be drafting as a
Thank you.
Come on, man. You go up there, Paige, give you that look. Give you that look, say, man, why'd you do this?
Other stuff on Twitter, but you know.
Now, you talking about somebody who shouldn't be here. You were talking about somebody who shouldn't be here. I mean, she's a free agent. I'm all willing. You know what? Let that rock roll on out of here. She's too much taking the ball out of Peyton's hands anyway.
Man, it's a great day today. It's a great day in the city of Dallas.
Still a great night.
Join us tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We're on a back-to-back.
Yeah, join us tomorrow. Mavericks gonna go on his 10-game winning streak.
But not only that, with the rain is on the way. Don't blame it on the rain. The rain is coming. We're gonna be in a storm tonight and tomorrow. It's gonna be storming.
All right, so we got Dallas Mavericks tomorrow night, 6:30 tip. 6:30.
Yeah, and guess what? The Mavericks only played 2 times this week after all these weeks.
They play on Monday and Black Friday. They play late on Black Friday against the Lakers.
So Kendrick, good luck because we got Tuesday, Wednesday, and we back Thursday night. The Cowboys and the Chiefs.
Yeah, Cowboys Chiefs. That'll be a 3:30 kickoff.
I already, as I'm speaking of it now, I just heard the thunder rumbling outside.
Yeah, man, it ain't this team. It ain't this team, but you'll hear them soon enough. You already hearing that thunder coming, man. That's another championship coming right there, man.
Oh God.
The standard. Never forget the standard.
Please get off.
Any bettors out there? I already came in. The Heat are 8.5 point favorite. Any of the bettors out there? 8.5 point favorite. Over and under for tomorrow's game is 238.5. ML is plus 260 on the Mavericks, minus 320 on the Heat. Anybody want to find any bettors out there? Give me a little bet info.
Yeah, man. So big ups to the Cowboys and big ups to the Dallas Wings today.
Tickets that low for up in Miami, the K-Star Center. Man, if you got $30, man, you can get in. You can get in. You can get into the game tomorrow night, man.
Yeah, because the Heat sucks. So yeah, you're right. But all right, man, we'll be back tomorrow night. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, and we'll see you around live tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Heat.
Pat Riley, his hair gonna turn nappy if he keep losing these games.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Facts God. Before we go, Rangers traded Marcus Semien today.
Yeah. Hey, Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Wings fans. It's me, Kendrick, here. I know the season may not or may be going exactly how you want it or not. But hey, like and subscribe to all those bFb, DFW content. You see me. I mean, forget about the other guys, because I'm the real star here. But hey, you want to see Walt, Shams, and Vosh, that's okay. It's okay. But remember, it's all about me. So still, like and subscribe for, me and the other guy. Okay.